Okay, so in this class, we're going to start the coordinate. So the first topic that we are going to start is distance. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So let me give you the hint about the chapter. So are you done with your exams?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you got the marks?
Not, yes, sir.
Not yet.
We got the marks.
Okay. So what was your score in physics and sorry, in science and physics? Oh, sorry, maths.
So we didn't get science.
What was the
We
maths score?
So 23, 1/4.
23 1/4 out of 80.
Yes, sir.
Out of 80.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what happened, Gianna? This is the score I didn't expect from your side. Yeah, please do let me know.
I didn't practice the textbook questions as much.
And that's why I said NCRT is required, like it's necessary. That should be your first priority. If you do not revise from the NCRT, most of the paper of the boards comes from NCRT only. At least the 60% paper is just from the NCRT. The 10 to 20% questions that is from the PYQs are basically nothing but NCRT, but the values are changed, and the remaining questions are maybe from like NCERT exemplar, RD, or new questions. That's why 80% paper is basically the nothing but pure NCRT. Yeah. So is this your midterm, na?
Yeah, so but most of the people
Hmm.
were getting bad marks. Most of them got bad marks. So
Hmm.
there's another exam that is
Hmm.
going to be held
Hmm.
on it starts on 26th. The
Okay.
math exam's date is not final yet, but there's another exam on
To
26th of,
improvement.
yeah, so they will take that mark instead of,
This
uh,
one.
yeah, this one.
Sure. ठीक है, कोई नहीं. But still you have to practice, okay?
Yes, sir.
Sure, that's great. Okay, now practice the questions of the NCRT. Okay, along with okay, so that's why NCRT is very, very important. Okay, Gianna? That's great.
Yes,
Now
sir.
let's start the distance formula. Distance formula is very simple. It's nothing but we have to calculate the distance between the two given points. Okay, so distance formula is used to calculate the distance between the 2 points. Is that clear? Suppose that in this theory is not that much because there's only a single formula that is there, A and B. Okay, this is a line and there are some coordinates, that is x1, y1 and y2. Okay, so these are the two coordinates of the of the points, right? Now we have to find the distance between between these 2 points. So how to calculate it? So the formula says distance formula So to calculate distance formula comes into the scenario, that is equals to the subtraction of x coordinates and squaring of the coordinates, right? So suppose that I'm saying x1 minus x2 whole square plus of y1 minus y2 whole square. So this is all about this chapter, is this topic. The distance formula is simply but this formula. It says that the distance formula says that the difference of the coordinates of basically of each pair is x1 minus x2, or if you take x2 minus x1, that is not gonna change because Gianna, we are squaring it. Okay, so if the answer comes in the x1 minus x2 as positive and x2 minus x1 will be negative automatically. So in that case, answer will remain same because you are basically squaring it. Minus 2 or positive 2 square is nothing but your 4, right? Similarly, in the y as well, y1 minus y2 or y2 minus y1, it's up to you, and squaring the remaining thing. Is that clear, Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Gianna, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let's understand this thing in the with the help of an example, because this chapter is all about the examples. Okay,
Okay, sir.
because you can do multiple things in this, but actual theory that is there in this chapter is this one, not more than that. Only you just have to subtract the remaining the coordinate, the, you can say, the similar pairs, and just squaring it and making a addition of that. Okay, now let's understand this thing, Gianna. The question says that suppose, okay, so in this question, your 4 points are given to you. Okay, and you have to find that whether they are the, and you have to show that whether they are the vertices of square or not, right? So you just have to show that if the distance between all the points are equal and the diagonals are also equal, then it will be a square. This is the property of a square, that the sides and the diagonals of the squares are equal to each other. All the sides are equal and diagonals are equal to each other. Is yes or no, Gianna?
Yes, sir.
That's great. So suppose that I'm assuming that this is point 1a, that is 1 comma 7. B is 4 comma 2. C is minus 1 comma 1. And D is minus 4 comma 4. Okay. So Gianna, in this we have to show that the distance between AB, distance between BC, distance between CD, and distance between AD are equal. So let me draw a square like this. So this is a square. So A, B, C, and D are equal, right? And the diagonals are also equal to each other. Is that clear, Gianna? This is a very simple topic. In this, you just have to calculate the distance only, right? So now let's see. So let's calculate the distance between the AB. First, AB, A to B, right? We are going in this manner, okay? So AB is nothing but under root of, okay? So the formula is x1 minus x2, yes or no, Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So x1 minus x2, 1 minus 4 plus 7 minus y1 minus y2, that is square. So what is the value coming out to be? 1 minus 4 is minus of 3, yes or no? And if you basically subtract it like this, 3, 4 minus 1 would be positive 3. So negative 3 positive square would be same, yes or no? Under root of,
Yes, sir.
so 1 minus 4 is negative 3. plus of negative 3 square. 7 minus 2 is 5 square. So that is 9 square. Square of 3 is 9 and square of 5 is 25. 9 plus 25 is equals to 534. That is coming out to be root of 34. So if this is a square, so all the sides will be of length 34 units. Yes or no, Gianna? Because the property of a square is nothing but it says that all the sides are equal to each other. Next one is BC. Please do let me know if it's clear to you so far or no, Gianna.
Yes, sir. So we
BC,
need
yes, yeah.
34. So we need
Yes,
34 as a root.
34 as a
Root, like, yeah, that
huh.
is a root. The answer.
Yes, that is in root. Yeah, the value is in that. It says that these are coordinates given to you, and the distance between each side should be 34 if it's a square. The question says that you have to show that it is a square, so it means that we have. So when we will be solving this question, the value of the each side will be root 34. Is that clear?
Okay, sir.
That's great. Okay. So now BC 4 minus minus of 1. Plus of 2 minus minus of 1. That would be 4 minus 1 would be 5. Minus of minus 1 is positive 1. So 4 plus 1 would be 5. Yes or no, Gianna? Plus
Yes, sir.
2 plus 1 is 3 square. So as you can see, the value is coming out to be positive 5 square and positive 3 square. It would be same as of the previous one, that is 9 plus 25. That is equals to root 34. Right. Next one, ABBC and now CD. That is similarly, and you will subtract the values. So now CD is minus of 1 and minus of 4. So minus of 1, minus 1, minus of 4 square plus minus 1 minus 4. Divided by, so minus 1 and negative of 4 would be positive 4. So 4 minus 1 would be 3. Yes or no, Gianna? 3
Yes,
whole
sir.
square plus of minus 1 minus 4 minus of 5 whole square. So value will remain same, that is a positive 25. So that would be again root 34. Okay. Now DA. Now DA. This is x1. I'm taking this one as x2. 4 minus 1. So minus 4 and minus 1. Minus x1 minus x2 whole square plus 4 minus of 7. That is equals to minus 4 minus 1 would be negative 5 square. And this would be negative 3 square. Right. So this is nothing but 9 is equals to root 34 again. So as you can see, Gianna, all the sides are equal, but still we haven't proved this as a square because rhombus is also a shape in which all the sides are equal. But square property is that diagonals are also equal to each other. It means that we have to calculate the value of AC and BD. They should be equal to each other. Okay. AC AC is equals to, so AC, 1 minus of minus 1 square plus 7 minus of minus 1 is equals to, now see this thing, Jana. 1 minus of minus 1 would be positive 1. So that would be 2 square plus 7 negative of negative 1 would be positive 8. So that's why in this chapter, the sign, negative sign and basically considering all the things is very important. Okay. So that is 4 plus 64. So root 68 is the value of the diagonal. Means that the distance of the diagonal is root 68. So BD should also be equals to root 68. Is that clear to you, Gianna? Please do let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This chapter is very, very easy. Okay. So BD is BD 4 minus of minus 4. Okay. You just have to substitute the values here plus and that is 2 minus 4. So that is negative 4. Negative of negative 4 would be positive 4. 4 plus 4 is 2, sorry, 8. And this is negative 2 whole square. The answer would be same as that of the previous one. That would be 4 plus 64. That is coming out to be root 68. So as you can see this thing, Gianna, that AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA and AC is equals to BD. So this is nothing but property of a square, right? So hence ABCD is a square. Is that clear to you, Gianna? Please do let me know. Any doubt so far to you, Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
That's great. Sure. Now let's take one more question. So in this question, you just have to show that whether the distances are equal or not, if this is a square, whether it's a equilateral triangle, right? So that is the thing. Let me paste the figure as well here. Would you like to try, Gianna? Okay. So let me give you a hint. At least, okay, let me give you a hint. A little, take a little bit, take a minute, okay? I'm saying that the question says that this is the arrangement of the girls. It shows that we have to find whether they are seated in a straight line or not, right? So we have to calculate the distance between AB and BC, and we have to calculate the distance of AC as well, right? And if the distances are basically or getting added or getting subtracted are equal to the this portion, then it means that they are seated in a line. Do you get my point, Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so try it and let me know whether the distances are equal or not.
Yes, sir.
Try it. If not, I will explain.
Okay, sir.
The answer, Gianna?
No, sir, one second.
Okay, okay.
Sir?
Yes, Gianna, are you there?
Yes, sir, the call got disconnected.
Okay, okay, no issues. I think you had some internet issue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no issues. Yeah, tell me, did you solve the question, Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let me know whether
See,
they are seated in a single line.
yes, sir, they are.
Yes, they are. Very good. Now let me explain to you. First of all, you have to calculate the distance of AB and AC, right? So let's do this, right? Okay, so the value of A is 3, 1, and B is the value of B is 6, 4, and the value of C is 8, 6. Okay. Now, Gianna, as you can see, we just have to calculate the distance of AB first. That is equals to under root of x1 minus x2. So I'm assuming that A is x1, y1, x1, y1, B is x2, y2. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is 3 minus 6 whole square plus of 1 minus 4 whole square. So under root of 3 minus 6 is minus of 3 whole square plus of minus of 3 whole square. So it is under root of 2 into 9. Yes or no, Gianna? So I can write 2 root 3. Yes or no? 2 into 9 can be written as 2 root 3. Sorry, 3 root 2. It's not 2 root 3. It's 3 root 2. Yes or no? Because root 2 cannot be taken out as common, right? And square root of 9 is 3. Similarly, BC is,
Sir.
yes, Gianna,
Sir, negative root 3 is 9, yeah.
negative.
Negative root 3 square is 9.
Negative of 3, if you negative, like square of negative 3 is 9. Yes, positive 9.
So 9 plus 9 is
So 9,
18, right?
18. 2 9s are 18. That's what I have written.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir.
I have just basically, because if I write 18, so ultimately I have to split it again. So that's why I have written 2 into 9.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that is the thing. Next is, so that, that would be 6 minus 8.
Sir.
Yes, Gianna.
Sir, how did you get 3 root 2?
Gianna, if I like take square, if I square root of 3, what will you get? 3 na? And root 2 is there, will be there because there is no factor of root 2. Because if you have to like remove root 2, 2 from the square, so there should be 1 2 as well to get a pair. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Because if you split it 3 into 3, so it makes a pair. So square root you will 1 will come out, that is, it means that 3 will come out. Root 2 will be there as it is because there is no pair of that. Is that clear?
yes, sir.
That's great. Okay, is equals to under root of so that would be 6 minus 2 is your 2 by negative 2. 6 minus 8 is negative 2 square plus of negative 2 square, right? So that will be your 4 2 4. Okay, under root of 4 plus 4. So it is nothing but 2 into 4, 2 times 4. Yes or no, Gianna? So you have to now square root of 4 is 2 and root 2 will be there in the common. Yes or no? In the root, sorry. 2 will be there in the root because there is no factor of this 2. 4 is factor of 2 Yes or no? 2 into 2, only
sir.
1 with 2 will come out and root 2 will be there as it is. Is that clear?
Okay, sir.
That's great. Chalo. Now let's calculate the value of AC. AC will be your, now AC is this one, or you CA or AC, what it's up to you. So let's take this as CA because we are doing in the clockwise direction. So I'm taking this one as CA, AB, BC and CA. Okay. So 8 minus 3 whole square, yes or no, Gianna? If you change the order, it's not gonna change. If you take AC, the answer would remain same. Okay, it's not gonna change. Plus 6 minus 1 whole square. That is coming out to be. So 8 minus 3 is 5. So that is your 5. So can I write this as, Gianna, 2 into 25, yes or no? So this is a pair of 5. So I can write it as 5 root 2, yes or no, Gianna? Please do let me know if it's clear to you.
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? Now, as
Yeah.
you can see, Gianna, that AC is basically nothing but the addition of AB plus BC. See, basically AC line segment is nothing but the addition of AB plus AB, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is the thing. So that's great. So now I'm going to substitute the value of AC, sorry, AB and BC, that is 3 root 2 plus 2 root 2. So it is 5 of root 2, yes or no? So now see this thing. That's what we have calculated as CA or AC, it's same, right? It means that all the three girls, what are the name of these three girls? Ashima, Bhati and Camilla. Camilla are seated in a line. Is that clear to you, Gianna? Please do let me know.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Sure, that's right. So yeah, let me check if is there any question for you. Okay, Gianna, there is one more question here. Okay, so let's do that question. So Gianna, this question says that find a relationship between x and y such that the point xy is equidistant from the point 713, 5. Right? We have to find the relationship between x and y such that, let me basically explain it to you. What does it mean basically? Suppose that, Gianna, this is a line that is nothing. Okay, no, nothing is given. So I'm saying that this is a point A and this is a point B. So there is a point, such a point, it says that the line is basically divided by the half due to this point, that is 7 comma 1 of this, the coordinates of this point, and x comma y are the coordinates of this point, and the 3 comma 5 are coordinates of this point. Yes or no, Gian? Is that clear?
Yes, that's clear.
Okay, now the question says that AC is equals to BC or CB. This is the thing that question says that. It says that the equidistance means they are the distance from the distance of this part and the distance of this part are equal. Is that clear? The length of this part and this part are equal. So Gianna, if distance are equal, so can I say that the square of the distance will also be equal? If I'm saying 2 is equals to 2, so I can, if I square both the sides, so 4 will be equals to 4 as well. It means that if you square, then if already the equation is true, so if you square it, the equation will remain true. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So that's why I'm writing this thing, because Gianna, I just wanted to cancel out the square root in the first attempt. Because ultimately I have to write AC, distance of AC, that would be square root of x minus 7 plus y minus 1 whole square. So if I do this thing like this, AC square will be equals to CB square. So if I do this thing, the square will automatically get cancelled, right? This thing, see this thing, the square root will cancel this square, right? Only the bracket will be left, the normal value equation would be left. So that would be now, or if you wanted, just write as it, substitute the value, then square it, so that you do not get confused. Please do let me know which step you would like to take, this one or the normal traditional one.
Okay, normal one.
Normal one. अच्छा चलो ठीक है, let's calculate it. No worries. You should have told me if you're not comfortable with that. No, okay, there is no need to worry or no need to hesitate. So this is not clear or something like that. ठीक है? So just tell me. Clear? ठीक है? Yeah, that's yes. Okay. So now let's AC. AC would be Gianna. So now this is x1. Sorry, this is x1 and this is x2. I'm taking this thing as x1 and x2. So that would be x minus 7 whole square y1 whole square. Is that clear? Is equals to under root of BC. Okay, BC. So x minus 3 again. Y minus 5 whole square. Is that clear to you, Gianna? Now, please do let me know. That's how you calculate the distance between the 2 points. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you just have to do what? You just square both the sides so that your square root get cancelled. Okay. Okay, squaring both the sides. So what you will get in the squaring? So whole square is equals to whole square. Okay. Now expand it using the formula a minus b identity. X square plus 49 minus of 14x plus of y square plus 1 minus of 2y is equals to x square plus 9 minus of 6x plus y square plus 25 minus of 10y. Is that clear, Gianna? Now, Gianna, see this thing. This x square will get cancelled by x square, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Y square will get cancelled by y square. Now add all the things. Okay, now simplify this equation a little bit. So 49 and plus 1, 50. So 50 minus 14x minus of 2y is equals to 9 plus 25 is 34 minus 6x minus 10y. Now, Gianna, what I will do is that I will take all the values of x and y on one hand side, all the variables on one hand side, and all the constant on the one hand side, right? So what will you get is, I'm taking this 14 and 2y on the right hand side and this 34 on the left hand side. So 14x will become positive, 2y will become positive, minus of 6x will remain on the left hand side. So the value will not change. Minus of 10y is equals to 50 minus 34. Yes or no? I have taken this on the right hand side, so this will become positive, and taken this one on the left hand side, so that's why it become negative. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that would be 14 minus 6 would be 8x, positive 2 and negative 10. That would be 8y again is equals to 16. So 50 minus 34 would be 16. So can I take 8 common from x and y? X minus y is equals to 16. Yes or no, Gianna? And this will cancel this twice times. Yes or no? So what
Yes,
you will
sir.
be having is x minus y is equals to 2. That is the relationship that is required. It says that we need to calculate the relationship between the 2 points, okay, in terms of x and y. Is that clear to you? Please do let me know, Gianna.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Any doubt so far to you?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Sure, that's great. Okay. Okay, so Gianna, that's all for this class then. In the next class, we'll solve some more numericals of the uh, distance formula, and then this chapter would be done. So in the coming class, I'll start the section formula because the numerical variety is not that much from the section distance or section formula. Okay, so no need to worry. This chapter is very small. So the chapters left would be with us statistics and any other chapter apart from statistics? Circles?